Hi everybody, welcome to Story Time. My name is Karen. I work with the education team at Learning Care Group. Today I'm going to be reading The Catawampus Cat by Jason Carter Eaton. The pictures are by Gus Gordon. The main reason I like this book is because of the many spicy words it has. You can see right there in the title, Catawampus. That's a really spicy word. And I think that by the end of the story, we should know what catawampus means. So let's read and see. The Catawampus Cat arrived early on a Tuesday morning. Slightly askew. Another spicy word. At first, no one noticed. The town was a busy town and the people were busy people. Tick, tick, tick went the town. Tock, tock, tock went the people. This is how it was every day, even Tuesday. The first to see him was Mr. Grouse, the grocer, who tried to straighten him to no avail. "What's with that cat?" asked his wife, Lydia, who hadn't said a kind word to him in almost 20 years. "You're asking me?" he said. "He must be hurt or curious or noticing something." So they both tilted their heads and noticed something. "That's where my wedding ring has been," cried Lydia. "I haven't seen it in 20 years. "You know," said Mr. Grouse sweetly, "from this angle you look exactly like you did the day we first met." They kissed, and on walked the Catawampus Cat, still askew. So many spicy words. Where he was spotted by the bored town barber, Bob Long, who was giving a woman a long bob. As he stared at the Catawampus Cat, he tilted his head and, snip, clipped at an angle. "I love it," shouted the woman. And on walked the Catawampus Cat, askew as ever. One thing I also like about this book is that while some of the pictures are drawn, a lot of them are actually real life pictures that you can see. So when you're looking at the pages, see if you can tell the difference between what's hand drawn and what is a real life picture. And he passed by a house painter who was busy painting the mayor's house. "What a dull, uncreative job," sighed the painter as he watched the cat walk by. It wasn't until he looked up at his work that he realized he'd been tilting his head. "Brilliant!" exclaimed Mayor Meyer. "A work of art." When Captain Whizbang, the town daredevil, saw the Catawampus Cat, he missed his jump over Dead Man's Gorge, but landed instead in a geyser and set a new record for height. When the town librarian, Miss Reed, saw the Catawampus Cat, she pulled the wrong book off the shelf and then quit her job and set out for adventure. Looks kind of dangerous. Even Bushy Brows Billiam, who always sat in the back of the classroom and never noticed anything, like what time it was or when class was over, noticed the Catawampus Cat and discovered that he could see better than anyone if he just looked at the right angle. And Bushy Brows Billiam set off a chain reaction. Soon people began to talk and then to tilt. First their heads and then themselves, just like the cat. They rebuilt all the houses so they were leaning and made all the cars off kilter. They spotted prized possessions they thought they'd never see again and rediscovered old friends they thought they'd never know again. Everyone was happy and slanty and catawampus. So do we think we are starting to understand or know what catawampus means? Tock, tick, tickety went the people. Tick, tockety, tock went the town. Mayor Meyer decided to name the first Tuesday of the new year Catawampus Cat Day in honor of the remarkable cat. They all gathered in the lopsided town square and threw confetti at an angle from their uneven stage. Oompa, oompa, blared the off-key band as the Catawampus Cat walked onto the stage and stared out at the town, now completely catawampus. "Well, what do you think of it?" asked Mayor Meyer excitedly. "We're all different now, just like you." Everyone held their breath as they awaited the cat's reaction. Slowly, thoughtfully, the Catawampus Cat blinked twice and stretched and straightened himself out. What do you think he's going to do? And walked back out of town, once again, uniquely Catawampus. Is that what you thought he was going to do? That's not what I thought. And that is the end. But another interesting thing about this book is that on the end pages, you will find a map of the town, and you can actually see the journey that the Catawampus Cat took as he made his way through the town. So that's the end. But do we think, after hearing all those spicy words, do we think we know what Catawampus means? When you're done with this video, make sure to click on the activity page, and there are a few things that you can do, fun activities that you can do that go along with the book, The Catawampus Cat. Thank you.